Welcome to TV5 and Mana TV. You are watching Insight with Praveen live from Atlanta. Today, our esteemed guest is Dr. HariKrishnaMaram. Good evening, Dr. HariKrishna. How are you?
Good evening, sir. Good evening, and thank you.
As a part of our stories, it is very, very specific to Indo-Americans and how it is beneficial to the community. As a part of this, today we have selected one of our guests who is a Vision Digital India. So what it means, how the NRIs can be part of it, and what is the journey of Dr. Hari. We will get more information talking to him. Before that, let me introduce Dr. HariKrishnaMaram. He is a founder and chairman of Global Economic Forum and chairman of Vision Digital India. He is also a digital brand ambassador of Vision Digital India and chairman and Imperial College and vice chancellor for Global Digital University, USA. Dr. Maram's work in the field of management and management education spans over 28 years, work decade in leading MNC Novartis Global Pharma. He is also an illustrious career in education and served in the governing council member at AIMA, All India Management Association, Managing Committee Member CII, Chairman International Facility Management Association, Vice President at AIMS. Additionally, he was Honorable Secretary BMA, Bangalore Management Association, Treasurer Education Promotion Society of India, and Executive Board Member at NIPM, President Lead India Foundation USA. Served in Lions International 20 years in different capacity, instrumental in building Lions Super Specialty Hospital of 7 crore and chairperson, Higher Education Forum Karnataka. His efforts in management education have been recognized on numerous occasions by the Government of India. He's also part of UGC committee. Besides being an excellent academician and educationalist, Dr. Maram is involved with a large number of CSR activities. And throughout his lifetime, he has received various awards like prestigious Knighthood Award from UK, MTC Global Top 10 Thinkers, Forbes magazine listed Most Admired Global Indian Award at California, USA, highest honor from Sri Lankan government, International Leadership Award and Institute of Economic Studies, and many more. More than all, he also created 3 World Book of Records London in 2-year span, Guinness World Record, Asian Book of World Record, as a chief guest of honor, keynote speaker in more than 200 conferences, national and international, written articles, research papers, more than 100, research guide for more than 4 leading universities and guided 15 research students. Awarded 2 academic, 2 honorary doctorate, along with 1 academic and 1 honorary doctorate from leading universities. He also traveled more than 50 countries. He studied from top institutes like ISB Hyderabad and Oxford University. What a great journey, sir. It was humongous. I think lot of awards, lot of journey, and you have traveled more than 50 countries. So today we will definitely wanted to know about your journey, how you became involved in the field of digital branding and technology, especially digital India. We have seen a lot of digital India evolving throughout last 5 to 10 years. Tell us more about your journey, how you got involved.
Totally. Digital greetings to all my friends across the globe. And thanks to Praveen Puram, the TV5 and Mana TV for bringing me here to connect all my friends across the world. And definitely the digital journey of India, Vision Digital India, which started by our team of people, is a great story. Today, I think most of you people are aware that India is overtaken China in population. Today, we are almost 1.45 billion people in India. So normally, everyone across the world look at India's population as a number, but we have same time 2.9 billion hands to work and to create initiatives, miracles, innovations. That is what the digital journey of India. Today, when we proudly say in US itself, the largest technology experts of United States of America is none other than Indians. And today, if you talk about the top 100 companies of the technology companies of the world, we have 70% headed by none other than Indians. And today, if you look at the top 10 companies of the world, again, Indians. So the story of India, the digital revolution, is a great thing because of our fundamentals, because of our strong foundation in our primary education, especially the mathematics which we learned during the school days is giving definitely a great result today. That is how we are doing and seeing the miracles. So today, when you talk about the Indian companies, which are definitely making a remarkable journey in the global market, companies like Infosys, companies like Wipro expanded across the world. And today, these companies are creating a lot of wealth to all the stakeholders. And that is how 7 years back we started our organization called Vision Digital India. In fact, that is the same time the Digital India project also started. And we thought the Digital India and Vision Digital India, our motto is the same, like providing digital skills to all. Today, when we talk, we've seen how things happen. Like just a couple of months back, when we had the COVID impact on the world, some of the top universities, including the Harvard, including the Stanford, including the Cambridge or Oxford, whatever university, whatever size it is, whatever the number of students it is, they're unable to open the campuses. Everything is locked down and things were not happening. So that is a time the entire world realized the potential of digital. And today you see the advantages of digital education, the advantages of digital divide. That is all giving an excellent kind of a ecosystem in the world. And India is the first country taken this advantage and expanded their wings. And today, India become a pioneer. So, just couple of years back, any international company, any international brand was looking to operate only from USA. Today, the things have changed. Today, every company, including the Apple, the iPhone is already started getting manufactured in India. And that is how the greatest revolution is happening. The city where I'm sitting right now is in a Silicon Valley of India, that is Bangalore. Today, we have highest number of startups in this city of Bangalore. And we created a huge market capitalization to the people from the Bangalore. You have the world's leading, the number one edtech company from here, the world's leading, technology innovations from this Bangalore city. So that's how every city, including Hyderabad, Pune, Delhi, Calcutta. So all these cities are growing and creating a larger wealth to all the people, not only the common public, to the government, to the stakeholders. And that's how India is becoming a pioneer. And today it become a fourth largest economy in the world, even overtaken a country like United Kingdom. So the day is not so far when we just celebrated our 75 years of independence, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. The last year, we are very hopeful of reaching the 5 trillion economy of India by 2025. And the direction is very strong. And definitely by 2025, India is going to reach this 5 trillion economy. And when you look at the kind of contribution by our friends who are living across the world, especially in United States of America, is a great contribution to the global economy as well as to the respective the country, the United States. That's how today USA become a largest economy with a 20 trillion dollars. When you look at minute at US economy, the 20 trillion story, definitely the Indian contribution is a huge, whether it is a technology entrepreneurs, whether it is a professors, whether it is a doctors, whether it is social entrepreneurs, whether it is a startups. Definitely, these are the people who are creating and helping to make US as a number one. There is no doubt with these all efforts, India also going to take the lessons from the world and taking the advantage of our strength of our human resources. And India definitely by 2047, when we celebrate the 100 years of independence, we are definitely going to be a number one country in this world with all you people support and you people contribution.
Absolutely, Dr. Hari. I cannot agree more than this. Definitely, we are seeing a lot of things. So, being a brand ambassador, right, in the digital world, so especially from the rural India, what are your contributions and how do you see this digital impact is grown in the rural India?
Yeah, Praveen, I think this is a great question to learn how the journey is happening. So even though when we talk about the cities, the metro cities, cities like Delhi, Calcutta, Bombay, Hyderabad, or Pune, Bangalore, all, but 70% of our population of 1.45 billion people live in smaller towns. So how we can able to reach to these smaller places and how we can able to educate these people because they don't have even a basic qualification. So that is the greatest challenge when this digital journey started. But when we realized it is, Martin Cooper, when he invented a mobile technology, maybe 3-4 decades back, he never thought the mobile technology will penetrate like this with the 8 billion mobile phones in this world. So the same way, today, India is, I think, we crossed more than 1.25 billion mobile connections in the country. And today, as per the statistics, the latest, 49% of the people of this country, the India 1.45 billion, connected with the internet. That means in a day, they are using maybe a minute, maybe some people 2 hours, 5 hours, or 7 hours, or maybe 10 hours. But 50% of the people are connected with the internet. It's a great revolution because internet, when invented, even they might have not thought that this will penetrate like this. So we at Vision Digital India, our focus is providing digital skills to all. So in this journey, we collaborated with a lot of universities, colleges, government, and NGOs, and trying to help to educate youth especially. Then we realized not only youth, even the usage of mobile is widely spread, even at the age group of above 50. So today people are connected. Today, most of our friends in USA, I think they are getting a calls, WhatsApp calls, or maybe a Zoom call, or maybe a FaceTime, interacting with their friends and relatives and their parents. So that is how the technology is moving in this country. And slowly we collaborated with all these organizations and trying to educate people how to use the technology in an easy way. So today, when you talk about the financial things, today, I think unlike any country in this world, the payment system in this country become so much simplified. So today we have a Google Pay, we have a Paytm, we have a Phone Pay, we have so many payment gateways. Through these payment gateways, the transaction using money is coming down. That is the reason. Yesterday only, hope you people might have heard, the 2000 currency, slowly the Indian government want to bring down the usage. The reason is today the entire transaction, the revolution is changed. Just exactly a decade back, to operate our financial transactions, we used to visit the bank. Today, the bank is coming to our doorstep. Today, I think 80% of the new accounts we started in the last 3-4 years, they never visited their respective branch, the bank itself. So that is how the technology is changing. And same time, the government also supporting this kind of initiative today. The beneficiary things to the farmers and to the maximum number of people, everything is happening through digital technology. So today, internet becomes so cheaper. So today, when we talk about the connectivity, I think India is one of the pioneer and first to start the 5G technology in the world. And today we are using 5G technology. Today, in the last, during the COVID scenario, entire, because Indian education system is one of the largest in the world. we have 1,080 universities and 52,000 colleges and more than 4.5 million primary schools. All put together, we have closely around 55 crore, that is 550 million student population in this country. So this is one of the world's largest student population. So even during COVID, when entire colleges and universities, schools were locked down, we were able to continue our education because of the technology. We are able to grade up. In fact, just before the COVID, many people are familiar with even Zoom. And today, everyone, the people who are using this internet, 50% of the population of this country are familiar with this technology and they are able to use this. So I strongly feel India is going to play very, very crucial, important role in the digital technology, and which is going to give a largest contribution to the world on usage of technology. And this is going to help even companies across the world.
No doubt about it. What a fascinating story. Definitely, everyone should agree the revolution on the UPI payment system and the digital, how we are today. No doubt about it. So before we close on to this topic on the digital India, I would like to ask how the NRI community or the Indo-American community, already they have been opening their offices in the tier 2, tier 3 cities, but how can they be part of your vision and towards the Indian vision to help more facilitate that? So can you tell more how they can be engaged?
I think definitely the US, friends or US people who are living, the NRIs and our community are doing a great job. Because I keep coming US quite often. So I still remember, the first visit I done to US 14, 15 years back. The kind of respect we used to get as an Indian was different. And today, the kind of respect Indian is getting US as well as across the world is a phenomenal change, I can say. So the respect is not because of the media. The respect is not because of the hype. The respect is because of the talent what we have. So today, if you talk about not only technology, if you talk about the top universities of United States of America, whether it is a Harvard, whether it is a Kellogg's, whether it is a MIT, whether it is a Wharton, you will see definitely an Indian professor, which is in the high rank. And they are highly respected. The same way the doctors, the same way, every professional. And today, the same way, the kind of contribution the NRIs is doing to the economy of India, also remarkable. I see a lot of people, coming forward, joining hands with the government and helping to bring some new initiatives and expanding their vision. So these all things are happening in India, especially. These all because of the positive mindset of the people. And I keep attending the Pravasa Bharatiya Divas, the PBD, which happens regularly in India. I see a lot of our friends from across the world keep coming and participating these Pravas Bharatiya Divas. The latest, the indoor one also, I met a lot of my friends, especially from US. So they're very keen on investing on the new projects in India. And same time, today, the things are changed. So when we were working for one of the largest companies of the world, the multinational companies, we were every day scared, to read the newspaper, thinking that someday, one of global player will take over Indian companies. So that is today things have changed. Today, the Indian companies are taking over American companies.
Absolutely.
So that is the kind of a strength we built. Today, we have a companies like Tata's, we have a companies like Reliance, we have a Birla's, we have Adani's. So they are making a global impact and they're becoming much bigger where they can able to take over any kind of a company. So in this kind of a global environment, I think the contribution of the US Indian community is going to be a great phenomenal thing, what I can see in the coming years. Because what happening is now, the distance is becoming, smaller. So today we have a kind of a direct flights to any city in this world, especially the US. We have a direct flights, and connectivity become much easier. And today, thanks to the digital technology, we can able to connect and do the meetings so easily, like how we are doing this meeting now and connecting all the people in the world. So that's how the world is becoming a smaller, and definitely this is a greatest environment for doing a business, and for not only doing a business, involving yourself in not only the private projects, even in the government projects. Because now Indian government also realized that there is a need of the participation from the US Indian community. That's how our prime minister or our ministers are quite coming quite often to the US on the road shows, meeting the investors. I think now presently our Telangana IT ministry is in USA to meet all the Indian community for investments. The same way the central government, union ministers, including our prime minister, several times they are visiting USA because they see a lot of potential in USA of people, talent, knowledge with our Indian community living in US. So that is a reason every company today, Indian company, Indian startup, Indian NGO, Indian a government organization looking at support from our Indian community living in US.
Absolutely. Dr. Hari, I have another question for you. The recent NEP, right, National Educational Policies, after so many decades, there was a change in the educational system. So did you have a say that this would be an impact for the new digital India?
Definitely, because as you rightly told, Praveen, I think after 35 years during this government, after almost 9 HRD ministers change, we got this national education policy, which is quite innovative, student friendly. As I was telling, India is the largest student community, but still, a lot of my US Indian community friends might have completed their engineering in India, might have completed their, maybe a science or commerce courses. So, still, if you look at the syllabus, still you look at the current, what we, our, children are reading, is not much change, only except the cover pages. So the NEP is kind of, a roadmap. I can say this is a GPRS for an education system, because a lot of flexibility is provided to the student to opt what they want. This was not there, a long time back. So this is a kind of a new revolution. So student can study a multiple combination, engineering with law with, maybe kind of commerce, and along with commerce, he can learn the science. Along with the science, he can learn something related to history. So these all combinations and flexibility is given. And India is through NEP. The government is promoting to encourage to start more and more universities, especially now they realized after the COVID, there is a need of online universities. So India is first time they're seeing starting skill universities, digital universities, online universities. So these universities are going to expand across the world, not only in India, because there is no territory for this. So in online education, sitting at home, you can write exam, you can enroll, you can give assignment. So everything can be done through online. You need not to visit the campus. You need not to visit the university. So that's how the education revolution is going to happen. And NEP is supporting these initiatives. And definitely India will become now, because hope we all read about Takshashila, Nalanda, Santiniketan. So all these, great institutions, thousands of years back started. So that is the time when entire world used to come to India, we don't have a flights that time. We don't have a proper transportation system. People used to walk for a month and able to come to this Nalanda, Takshashila, and able to enroll as a students and used to learn multiple languages, multiple technologies, multiple areas of specialization during that time. So now I think with this NEP, we would like to bring back the culture of the Takshashila, Nalanda, becoming and making India as a Viswaguru. So that is a plan. I think definitely this Viswaguru status, what we are aiming, I think definitely there is a need of our Indian community living especially in USA are going to play a very important role. Because the cream of people, the cream of India, studied from IITs, studied from some best universities of India, studied from IIMs, they moved for a better opportunities, they moved for a better roles to US, and their knowledge is very important today to make India as a Viswaguru, and to see that whatever dream what we have by 2047 to become a number one India in the world, your role and your involvement is definitely required. And I think India is open for that, and India is looking for that kind of opportunities to interact with all our Indian community there. And definitely it is going to be a kind of a grand welcome to all Indian community living in USA to support, to join hands, to see this journey globally by Indians.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Dr. Hari, for this insight. And while I was going through your profile, I also see GDPK is one of the biggest project as the part of your Digital India. So can you throw us a little bit light on the GDPK? Then we can move on to the Global Economic Forum and also the G20.
I think a couple of days back when we interacted, I introduced the innovator, the inventor, the father of GDKP. So he is none other than, again, the US citizen who is a senior fellow, senior professor at University of Southern California in Los Angeles. And he's the person who met our Honorable Prime Minister and given the importance of skill development. He said, any country, if they want to progress their GDP, because every country equity is calculated in the terms of GDP, the milestone, or I can say that is a benchmark for any country. So this Professor Umberto Salpaso, who invented this idea, he said, if you add K into GDP, the K is nothing but knowledge, and that country will progress much faster than any other country. And he given exclusively this idea, this formula to India. The reason is, when I talk about India, largest population 1.45 billion, same time, the greatest advantage of India is our demographic dividend. We have 60% of our population are below 35 age. This is the greatest advantage, unlike any country in this world. So how we can utilize this youth for a great empowerment, add to the GDP, the wealth of not only India, across the world. So that is how the GDKP, the knowledge, is going to play a very important role. We at Vision Digital India join hands on this project, and this project is approved by Niti Aayog, and Niti Aayog Vice Chairman is a former Vice Chairman, Dr. Rajiv Kumar, realized the potential of this GDKP and given a complete boost for this, along with Amitabh Kant, the former CEO of Niti Aayog, and presently he is the Sherpa of the G20. So these are the people realized the greatest potential of GDKP and imparting the knowledge, imparting the skills on youth. So that's how Vision Digital India is playing very important role on providing digital skills to youth by collaborating with universities, colleges, NGOs, government organizations, and training these all students on the latest technologies, starting from digital marketing to the highest artificial intelligence to the Python or machine learning, data science, blockchain technology, whatever technologies today in high demand. These courses are delivered. On these courses, people will be trained, and that is how they are able to contribute in a larger way to the global economy. So that's how the GDPK project is taking up, and we are trying to build a great ecosystem across India, appointing a lot of advisory roles. And definitely we require support from our Indian community living in USA to be part of this GDPK project to build India as a great nation. And surely we will be sharing more information, and definitely we'll see some opportunity to connect with the inventor of the GDPK project, Professor Umberto Salpaso, who is a senior fellow at University of Southern California, Los Angeles, to talk more on how GDPK is going to help not only India, across the world.
Absolutely. That's a great initiative, Dr. Hari. And definitely we all will be more interested to know more about it and how we can contribute. And the other thing I see that you are also associated with the Global Economic Forum, right? So how you are associated with this and how it is linked to the government of India and how our Indo-Americans can be part of it. Can you please let us know more about this?
So this Global Economic Forum is, initiative looking at World Economic Forum. Because when I was working with the Novartis, which is a Swiss-based company, the fourth largest pharma company in the world, I had an opportunity to go to the World Economic Forum to be a delegate and sometimes as a speaker. So I see a lot of Indians are coming along with people, the leaders from across the world. And we don't talk much on India in this forum. We talk more about the other companies, the other countries. So I felt there is a need of Indian story talking across the world. That's how this Global Economic Forum started exactly 4 years back with a team of people, mainly the industry leaders, academicians. So these are the people joined together, and we started this journey, Global Economic Forum, and started taking Indian delegation to across the world for a business connectivity, signing MOUs, collaborations, research. These are the areas we were started working and doing continuous engagement in multiple countries where mainly the Indian community are living there. So now with the G20, I think most of our friends are familiar with the G20. This is one of the biggest, greatest achievement I can say for India to become presidency of G20, because the G20 countries are the world's largest economies, the 20 top countries of the world, which contributed 78% of the economy of the world of 100 trillion and 72% of the population. If you combine all the G20 countries, that is the power of the G20. So we at India, we are fortunate. Our Prime Minister taken over as a president of the G20 on November 16th at Bali, Indonesia last year. And now our journey started in a very big way. And we are having a series of meetings across India in multiple cities, focusing on different areas, especially on sustainability, environment, finance, digital technology, online education, women empowerment, all these areas. All the G20 country representatives, delegates are coming to India, and they're deliberating how they can able to support each country. So that's how the journey started. So we at Global Economic Forum thought this is a great time to spread Indian journey, Indian success to the world, especially the G20 countries. So we started our journey through G20. The first summit, the Global Economic Forum G20 Initiative Summit, we did in the same place where in Bali, Indonesia, where our Indian presidency happened. And from there now we are moving to different cities We done almost 4 summits across the world. And the next coming days, we are planning to have a very big summit, especially in the US, because US contribution to the G20, to the world, to the economy is the greatest. So we want to have a larger story of this Global Economic Forum G20 Summit in USA with the support of all our Indian community who are living there. And our plans are bringing all the leaders from industry, from education, from political to United States of America, and to interact with our community there, to see the possible collaboration, to see the possible research opportunities, to see possible investment opportunities, how they can join hands to develop the entire ecosystem. That is the idea. So within a few days, we are going to announce the dates. We already announced the next one more biggest event that is going to happen in London, the United Kingdom, at UK Parliament. That is happening on September 9th. And we are also announced the Turkey Summit, which is going to happen in Istanbul. The dates are from October 6th to 9th. So we are planning to do this Global Economic Forum G20 Initiative Summit in USA, second week of July. So we are looking the like-minded people to join hands to support this initiative, where we are going to come there, interact with you all, and visit some universities, visit some industries, see the possible opportunities for collaboration. We are coming with some ministers, the union cabinet ministers, along with industry leaders and academic leaders, university chancellors, vice chancellors, startup entrepreneurs, women entrepreneurs, technology experts. All these people, we are planning to come there and see the possible opportunities. And this is definitely going to be a great journey of joining hands between India and United States of America, how we can grow together in a better way.
Absolutely. I think a lot of insights on G20 and also Global Economic Forum. And I see that the Indo-American community can play a significant role in all these initiatives, Dr. Hari. I think it's a great insight from you to see what are the touch points in the next 5 years, and how can we see the Indo-American community being collaboratively working with your team, and also touch base with the government to see the growth of the Indo-American community and also the Indian investment forum as well. So we will be definitely open to be part of this ecosystem. And please do let us know more information as you get, and I can open up with all the leadership team whatever I know, and also we can throw some digital links for them to come back to us. In the interest of time, I think we have touched very, very informative on the digital and the education system and the G20 and also Global Economic Forum. So apart from this, do you see any other opportunities, not only from the IT, from also the manufacturing? Because you see there is a lot of potential in the manufacturing industry and also some import export. So most of the people ask me, what are the opportunities in this area? Please do let us know if you know as a part of your journey, so that we can, explore those opportunities for all the Indian American community.
Definitely. I think this is a very valid question I can see. One thing is there is a misconception that, when we are talking about the collaboration between the Indian community living in USA and Indian community, I think maybe in the olden days, Indian community is looking for an investment from US company. Today, we are in a situation in India, the middle class is explode, and a lot of economic opportunities in this country. There is a greatest journey which happened in the last 75 years. Today, I can definitely say that a lot of Indian community, that is Indian people who are living in India, are ready to invest in US companies. If they see a lot of growth opportunity, if they see like-minded people, I think, and definitely they will look at our Indian community only. It is in a two-way traffic. So definitely the Indian community living in US look for a greater opportunities in multiple areas, import and export. I think whenever I come to US, I see there is a greatest demand for Indian products there. Still, we don't get all the products which are available in India, in USA. And always there is a scope because, 20 years back, the scenario is different. The logistics is difficult. The procurement is difficult. The technology is different. Today, things are changed. Today, the Indian community is, there is a phenomenal growth, and the US can become a hub, which can support, including even Canada, because again, Canada is the largest population, Indian population. I think a lot of products we can import from India, and our Indian community can definitely get a greater benefit. I see a lot of Indian stores visited in United States of America. I see a lot of rush on weekends, how people, buying patterns. I personally seen all these things. I think still when I gone through these stores, a lot of our products, still it is not available or penetrated into that market. So a lot of our Indian community spent their childhood days, their, I can say happy days in India. They still remember some of the products, and they feel that, they are not able to get those products in the country where they are living. So I think this is a right opportunity. Through collaborations, we can do a lot of exports of these products, and also same time we can import a lot of products from USA to India at very economical prices, and able to pass this benefit to the larger population, larger people, that can create a greater ecosystem to both the countries and both the communities.
Absolutely, Hari, you have all rightly said on the investment and also the export import. Today, we could see that it's a bi-directional. Even people sitting from India, they are hunting for good opportunities where they can invest. And as a part of this event, I also started connecting. For example, I connected T-Hub CEO with the Atlanta Tech Village CEO. So you know more about the sister cities and also that kind of stuff. I've been exploring the opportunities where we can connect both countries in all levels, so that there is an potential opportunity which will be beneficial for the Indo-Americans. And now as I move on to my journey, my only goal is how can Indo-Americans be benefited, and also when they come back to India, how they will be respectful, right? We are contributing for India, but how India should contribute for the NRIs. So that is what my next topics. So please do connect me to any of the officials where we can have a touch point to this. More and more will collaborate, more and more people coming here. They understand the challenges of NRIs and Indo-Americans, not only understanding Indian challenges, but we have to go to the another direction. So in this, bidirectional is also more important, Dr. Hari. And in the interest of time, last, what is your message to the community? And just talk about your 3 records, right? The Guinness record, the Limca record, and all this. It will be very, very interesting to the audience to know more. And if they are doing something innovative, they can reach out to you for how to, apply for this. So these are the things. With this, we can close the show.
Thank you very much, Praveen. I think again, to create this 3 world record in a span of 2 years, this is happened again. Our Indian living in US. So he started the initiative called Lead India Foundation from New Jersey, which is a foundation inspiration from Abdul Kalam ji, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So I became a president of this foundation during the COVID time. So when I became a president, it given me a lot of thought, how we can take a legacy, 11th president of India, the people's man, the missile man, who comes from a small fisherman village called Rameswaram, and able to go to the Rashtrapati Bhavan to become a most powerful person of the world, that is a president of India. So I thought when everything is locked down, how we can give a great tribute on his birth anniversary, that too his 70th birth anniversary. That is how the technology is open, the doors are open. Then what we done is we connected 149 speakers from 42 countries and conducted a Zoom call like this for continuous 28 hours.
Wow.
The inauguration happened at Indian time, and which moved to the different countries, and including the US. The closing ceremony, which happened again in the India, where we created a world record. The second world record which we done is, we talk about women empowerment. So what we done is we identified the women leaders from different fields, the IAS officers, IPS officers, doctors, lawyers, educationists, NGOs, all this kind of nominations we invited through our foundation. And we got more than 2,800 nomination. Out of that, we selected 280 nominations, and we honored these 280 women in the first event, which happened in Town Hall in Bangalore. The second event, which happened in Shilpakala Vedika, Hyderabad. So we honored these people in 123 minutes. The first one is in 111 minute of honoring 111 woman. We called as a power woman. So that we created a world record. The third one, again, we broke our record and honored 280 women in 140 minutes. And again, third record is built. So initially, when you look at these awards or these records, looks like very difficult. But if you have a right team, the right planning, it becomes so easy. That's how with all our, I think the greatest contribution we got from our Indian friends living in USA for this, the records what we created. They were supporting, sitting in the home, connecting all the speakers and organizing this seminar. All these things happened. And definitely this is, I can say, a greatest collaboration between two countries to create a record. And surely we can able to do much bigger things if we are together. And I am sure we will achieve that.
Absolutely. That is phenomenal to hear about these awards, Dr. Hari. And final message to the community.
Final message, definitely. I can say we at 1.45 billion people in India are looking forward, always placing a red carpet to welcome our friends in US. And you are going to play a very important role of the India's growth story. Without you, we cannot able to achieve what we want to achieve. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Hari. Thank you so much for spending your time, especially during your night time, and giving the enlightenment on these journeys, especially in the digital world, because the transformation is also happening across the digital, and the talent also we need in the digital, in the AI ML world as well. So it will be a very good insight what you have given to all of us, where we can expand our business, connect people, and grow together with the world. And
sure.
This is all about today's session, dear friends. Thank you so much for supporting me, for also identifying good people like Dr. Hari, and also Hari. Everyone are, they are giving more contacts to, help the Indo-American community. Let's keep this rolling. And thank you for some of the sponsors who are also helping me, to do this production and bring more guests like you. And again, thank you so much.